What's up YouTube, Aquias here. This is going to be the first of many videos where I'm going to suggest builds for players. With skills, talents, and attributes, we're going to have quite a variety for the division in terms of builds and roles that players can have in teams or solo play. First, I'm going to show you guys what I call the Absolute Attacker build. As you can probably predict, this is going to be an all-out offensive build. Everything I choose on this will be what I think will provide the most DPS for a player without regard for boosting defense or having a heal. Skills will be what you rely on to begin your assault, and what better way to start off your assault than with a big fucking bang. For your first skill, I suggest having the Sticky Bomb with the BFB, or as I like to call it, the Big Fucking Bang mod. Assuming you're not rogue, this gives you the upper hand in an assault in a PvP battle, causing a good chunk of damage and often causing your opponent to bleed, causing damage over time and slowing your opponent down. As for your second skill, I feel that there's a few good options, and depending on how you want to fight, there's a clear choice for you. One skill that would be great for an offensive build to apply pressure on players or bots and provide some damage would be the turret. All of the mods seem useful and should be chosen by your playstyle, but I would recommend the Dragon Breath mod or the Zapper mod. Dragon Breath reduces the range, but can provide great damage and intimidate more reserved players if you're using this in PvP. The Zapper mod would be the mod I would choose, as the darts provide both damage and can shock multiple targets, making it useful in both PvP and PvE. The master skill for the turret increases the versatility of the turret. Causing an explosion when manually disabled is great for when NPCs or players try to rush the turret, and you can turn your turret into a bomb. Now, the second skill I would highly recommend in place of the turret is actually under the medical skill tree. The pulse skill with the tactical scanner mod allows even more DPS to be done to enemies marked by the pulse scan. This increases the amount of damage you can do with multiple enemies around you for a period of time. The signature skill for the Absolute Attacker build should be the Tactical Link. This increases damage and crit chance for the user and allies. This combined with the Tactical Scanner Pulse will allow you to take out multiple enemies due to your significantly increased DPS and crit chance. The attributes you want to focus on are going to be firearms and electronics. 40% of your damage is actually based on the firearms attribute. Electronics increase your skill's effectiveness and reduces cooldown time. Because of your firearms effect on your weapons damage, I would highly suggest splitting your attributes gained from gear to at least have 60% invested into firearms and the rest towards electronics. This way you can still have good DPS with your weapon and a relatively strong sticky bomb or turret or longer lasting scanner. A player can have up to 4 talents equipped, and the Absolute Attacker should follow these 4. Chain Reaction applies 40% more damage from an explosion if the attack damages multiple enemies. This will make your grenades and sticky bomb even more lethal than they were before. Next is Tech Support. Tech Support is a great talent to help extend your skills. Killing a hostile while any skill is deployed extends any active skill by 10%, letting you get more damage out of your turret or having a longer lasting tactical pulse. Police Up is a talent that will be useful for times when ammo is low. Killing a hostile with any skill gives a 25% chance of auto-refilling all ammo to capacity. This allows you to keep fighting for a much longer time, whether you're in the dark zone or you're in a difficult spot in the mission. Finally, I would have to go with the Tactical Advance talent. Completing a cover-to-cover move increases your weapon damage by 2% per meter covered for 10 seconds. This gives you a damage bonus while keeping your enemies from pinning you behind one cover. And that's it for the Absolute Attacker build. Since there is no medical focus and no stamina, I would highly recommend this build be a part of a group in order to not have to worry about healing and focus on dealing massive amounts of damage. That being said, with a few changes, this could definitely work for a solo build as well. I will cover solo builds in a later video, but as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below if you have any suggestions or questions on this build. Thanks for watching.